I feel like I'm a part of something significant. How about you, Ken? Oh, that was beautiful.
You forgot to introduce me. Can we start over?
And now, your host, Ken Walls. Oh my God, look at these graphics. It shows that we're going out all over the world, even though we're barely making it to Cincinnati. Uh,
Dude, we are everywhere, man. We are
look at
everywhere.
all those lit up cities in those different countries in the graphic. Those are people that are watching the Ken and Glenn show. As we look all around the borders, you can see it. It's amazing.
They're everywhere.
Ken
They're
and
everywhere.
Glenn, we're big in Madagascar. I look like
Hey, Happy New Year, bro.
Happy New Year. Hey, this is our first show of 2026. And it already after one show, we're tied for how many we did last year. No, I'm kidding. We did a few of them, but we will be doing more for you guys this
Uh,
year. You know why? Because it's fun. I got so tickled when that intro was playing. Now, are we going to get to hear from
oh,
people?
snap.
Corey
Shots
Calvin,
fired. Shots fired.
the first guy we hear from all year, Corey Calvin. I love
And
it.
he's and
Happy
he's
New Year, Corey.
oh my God. Glenn, Glenn, Glenn. So, dude, you have had some amazing things going on in your life and in your career. Um, you've been doing movies all over the dang place. You've been doing movies all over the dang
Yeah, and
place.
I've been busy, although it does look like I'm a retired murderer who moved up into the hills to evade the law. It does
Oh,
it does look that way. It looks like I belong in a cabin and was not properly educated. But anyway, I'm glad to be here. And look, it's you, me, and Corey. And
no, it's Bridget is here. Hang on, I'm sharing this out to some folks, some of my friends over here. So just hold on a minute. Hold on.
Bridget, Happy New Year, Bridget.
Happy New Year, Bridget. She's the one that yells, "Quiet on the set."
I know she's
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 got
got a very commanding presence, and yet an adorable young lady.
she's awesome. Love that lady.
Bridget, I should have had this
She's
beard in order to play Grumpy Old Santa. That's what I know.
oh
Okay.
yes.
If my phone will last,
Uh-oh.
I want to try to share it out, but it's been so
Oh.
long. Will it be playing right now? There it is, the Ken and Glenn show.
Yeah, we're
Share.
there. We are there. Um Start a heart. I'll text JR. What? Shell, what's up, Shell? So, yeah, see, that would have been great for Nick. She's saying, I don't disagree with that. I completely agree.
What would have been great for Nick?
The beard.
Oh, for the character, yes.
Yeah, I'm not fond of the beard. I'm just being honest.
You've made that abundantly clear.
To you, but I haven't told the
Every
rest of the
time I'm
world.
at your house, you're like, "Good to see you. Lose the beard." I mean, you're not even subtle about it. Most
I
people would
think the last
hesitate
time I,
to at
I may
least
have.
pretend that they're okay with it. Listen, if you wanna be in a friendship with someone who always tells you how they feel and does not have a filter, Ken Walls is your man. Go to www.alwaystelltheannoyingtruthEvenWhenItHurts.com.
Listen, my opinion does not matter. Your wife loves the beard, and that's all that matters. There is Josh. We got Alan Skidmore. We've got Shell in the house. Look at all these freaking amazing people.
Hey,
Holy
Ken,
crap.
this hat is courtesy of Alan.
Alan, I don't remember getting a West Virginia hat, Alan.
He just sent it to me for the holidays. I also have a shirt that advertises West Virginia, and So apparently that's my new job, is to walk around as a West Virginian billboard. Make some sort of a honorary mountaineer. Make
Well,
mountaineers. Look at there, Sandra Lucas.
Sandra, I love her. Oh my God, she's
Well,
amazing.
how can you not? She's adorable.
She is adorable. Shell says, I like it, Glenn, with one N. She changed her name.
She's going to
But
get
it
to know
is
me better.
two N's. But Shell said, don't listen to Ken. I look, I agree. Don't listen to me. You do you, boo.
Let's talk about the new year, Ken. We do have one. We're only 2 days in, and
Yeah.
some people are already experiencing large quantities of disappointment in themselves, which is really sad. That at day two, it's already they're done with it, right? The idea of newness. So
Yeah.
let's talk a little about New Year's and what does this mean? This whole New Year idea. You've heard me say that, so often we hear this expression, new year, new me, and it's really the opposite. It's new me, new year. And when we decide that we're going to give a different version of ourselves to the world, then we wind up experiencing a different year. And that's really the formula, and it is that simple. One of the things I would root for people to stop saying is that life is short. Life is short. Well, that's an opinion. And the problem is, the more you hold the belief that life is short, the more you get to be right about that. And what if instead of saying life is long or life is short, what if you just say that life is the length that it is? It's the length
Or
that it is, whatever that is. Life is life, right? It's short for some, it's longer for others. And however long it is, I'm committed to enjoying the experience, right?
what if you just say life is what you make it? Life is
Yes.
what
Well,
you
that's why I said
believe.
life is what it is. Yes, 100%. So listen to
Right?
what I'm going to get philosophical, Ken, for a moment. When we
Okay.
say that life is short, we're essentially implying that somehow life is flawed in its duration and how long it is. And what's really interesting is we are one of a select few creatures here in the world that get to be here longer than the others. Humans are some of the longest living versions of life. By far, there are not that many that live much longer than we do, and yet we seem to be wired to complain about it. I'm sure that a flea would love to swap, right? A mosquito would love to swap with us. There are all sorts of creatures that are here for weeks, and some creatures who have a 2 day lifespan, right? So, it to me, the downside of that is that it sets us up for discontent. If I walk around with a frown going, life is short, life is so short. Look, I mean, look at the face that produces. Life is short. Um, how long are we going to keep saying that instead of life does end in this form? And maybe, here's a thought, maybe it's a good idea to get with it. Whatever I've been dreaming about, why don't I go ahead and get with it instead of complaining about the length of it?
Yeah.
Instead, just do something with whatever it is, because you can be planning on having a long life and wind up with a short one. You can also be planning on a relatively short life and wind up with a lengthy one. We don't know. My grandmother, who's one of my favorite people, my grandmother smoked and drank bourbon. I'm not recommending either of these methodologies, by the way, but she smoked and drank bourbon and made it to 89 and was working. Let me say that again, working. She was employed. She had a job on a boat at
Wow.
89, worked 5 days a week on a boat, selling concessions on a large fishing vessel, which took out about 100 fisher people, I guess is the new term, fisher people, right? That sounds so weird. By the way, someone was so politically correct recently that I heard they refused to say they lived in Manhattan. They lived in Person-hattan. I'm waiting for that to land, Ken. That's pretty
I
funny stuff right there.
that
Person-hattan.
I Well, everybody, thanks for watching and
Oh my gosh. I hope I get to film something in Person-hattan this week.
oh dear God.
Listen, you got to have a sense of humor to get through this world. You do.
You
What are
do,
our
man.
people saying, Ken? Come on. What are they saying?
Well, here, Boa nuete voce este lindo.
Your voice is nice.
Oh, well, there you go. Look, look, we got Nick Ogilvy in the house. He said, "What a Plano."
What a Plano joke. Is that a Plano joke? You know what they call a house in Plano, right, Nick? You know, just a
A
Plano house. Yeah.
Plano house.
These are stupid.
Oh my god. So, Glenn, so this week, right? This coming week on Thursday, you have a new appearance.
Yes, I will appear beardless, so you can be happy with that, Ken,
Thank
in
God.
911 Nashville as the new mayor of Nashville, who apparently has left Nashville and moved to West Virginia, according to my hat.
And grew a
But
beard.
and grew a beard, and he's running from the law. But yeah, that's on Thursday, and it'll be a good one. 911 Nashville, be there,
Yeah.
kids, next Thursday, the 8th of January on ABC.
Yeah. And then you've got some other stuff happening too, right?
I got a lot happening that I can't really talk about. It's in development, but I've got 5 different jobs on the line for January, February. So
Wow.
we're moving in the right direction, as they say. Hi, guys. Haven't listened for a while. You guys make my day. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you,
Thank
Sue.
you. Where
We
is Sue based?
Sue, I believe, is in Ohio, right, Sue? I think that's the Sue I know from Ohio. Mayor Glenn, that's right.
Yes, Mayor Jason. Mayor Jason.
You don't look like a Jason.
Let's get to know him now. Mayor Jason.
The Marshall, I can see. Aaron, yes. Jason?
Mayor Jason. Mayor Jason. Looks like this. That's Mayor Jason. Hey, don't we have don't we have some politics to talk about?
Um,
Hey,
are you
hey, hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
are you making a grumpy old Santa too? Oh my god, that's
Hey, I wanna
hilarious.
does
Yeah,
anybody have
Columbus.
visions for 2026? Has
She's a
anyone
I do.
let me hear about it. Columbus, Ohio in the house. We love our
Yeah, that's
Ohioans.
what that is the Sue that I know from
By the way,
Columbus.
by the
Oh
way,
my
Ken
god,
Wallace,
it's Buck. Dude, look, it's Buck.
Buckster.
Buck. What is happening, Buck? Good to see
Oh,
you, brother.
reposting on the live stream. This is
He,
like on X now. People will know about
yeah.
us.
Yes.
Well, hello, Xters. Nice
Yeah.
to have you
Could
here.
y'all like repost this, please? I mean, you know, please.
They're like,
Um,
is there a point to your show, or do you guys just hang out? The
there's
answer is
no
that is
point.
the point. That is the point. Is that we hang out
We we hang out and
and we love
you,
each other, so we got that
we
going
do.
for us.
Yeah. And so, the here's the thing. Life is filled with choices and you can choose not to watch if you don't like watching us hang out. Like, right?
Yes.
So so my immediate plans for 2026, Glenn, if I may.
Yeah.
I've been working the last 2.5 months, literally 16 to 18 hours every day, building out the most phenomenal and unique project management and CRM system in the world. There's nothing that exists on the level that I've created.
Can we all
And
give it up for Ken on
thank you,
that?
man. Thank you.
Fantastic.
I'm so excited about this. And for the first time in my 57 years, I've created a piece of software that I really think is going to have a super positive impact on businesses all over the US and maybe other parts of the world. So I'm pretty excited about that. It has a lot of really amazing bells and whistles, a lot of AI built into it, sales coaching built into it, a lot of amazing stuff, man. It's crazy. Um, so there's that. And you know, my wife took a serious fall. For those that don't know, she took a very serious fall in the kitchen about a week or so. Was it 2 weeks before Christmas? 1 week before Christmas, she had emergency surgery. They had to wait about a week just to let the swelling go down. She literally broke 3 bones in her freaking ankle. And bless her heart, I was sitting in here working on my project, and I hear this screaming. I mean, I've never heard screaming like this before. And at first I thought it was in this video I was watching while I was waiting on my program to do its thing. And and then I was like, "Well, wait a minute. That's not in the video." And I paused the video, and oh my god, and I run to the kitchen, and her foot is dangling off the end of her leg, and I about passed out, actually. I told her that. She's like, "I think I broke my ankle." I said, "I think I'm gonna pass out." so, so that's. But anyway, she was in a
I mean,
tremendous.
I'm no doctor, but your leg is not in the direction it's supposed to be, so I'm gonna go with yes. You
Oh,
broke your ankle.
dude, it was so bad, and she's still in a lot of pain. Um, it's you know, it's definitely getting better. But so my goals are, and I'm taking care of her nonstop and helping her with everything I possibly
As
can. And
as a loving husband would.
well, yeah, of course. And
So
so
when did that happen? When did you become loving?
probably when she broke her ankle, I'm
And ri
kidding.
and up until then, what did it look like?
That's what, dude, what? So no, I've it's, I'll tell you what, man, when you see the woman that you love, and you know, I always view her as this really she's a very strong woman with an unbelievable tolerance for pain. I'm like, I have no tolerance for pain at all. She's like, yeah, I was out at the barn today. She has horses and donkeys that she takes care of, and she's like, and one of them knocked me out of the stall onto the concrete This happened. This is a real, and I landed, and they almost trampled me. And I'm like, and you're still here. She's like, yeah, they
I
didn't.
love Jill, like, my ankle's in 3 places, and I got donkeys to feed.
That's right.
So I'll see you later. And
Right.
that's a tough gal you're married to.
She's very strong. And but I'll tell you what, this has really slowed her down. And I think, you know, and Patricia, our friend Patricia Geigich was saying that to Jill, or about Jill, you know, this, and other people have said, this is, maybe this is the universe telling you to slow down and to let other people take care of you for a change, because she does. She's constantly, she goes out of her way to help everybody else except for herself.
Yeah,
And
we're married
now
to twin sisters. One of
I
them's name is
know
Jill, and the other one is Carolyn, and they are the 2 sweetest women on the planet.
they really are. They really are.
Did I
Look,
tell you
Nick,
that I broke my arm in 2 places, like, years ago? This is, like, 20 years ago.
no,
Yeah,
I
I
did not
broke
know
it in 2. I got rid of the doctor because I walked in and he said, "What's going on?" I said, "I broke my arm in 2 places," and he looked at me and said, "Well, then I wouldn't go to those places." What
Oh God.
what a
So we're selling tickets to the next Ken and Glenn show. I'm just kidding. Glenn,
Yes,
I'll
sir.
never forget when you were on here and you said, "Hey, everybody, if you want a where is it? Where's my Ken and Glenn pen? I have a Ken and Glenn pen. Oh, it's right here. There's the Ken and Glenn pen. So we have merch." And he's like, "We have merch? Let's sell a pen. Hey, if you send Ken $5, you will send you a pen." I'm like, "No, dude." And he's like, "Yeah, just send Ken five."
You watch. I'm telling you right now,
Somebody send me five.
if you auction off some pens right now, because of the good spirit that people have to start the new year, you're going to sell a bunch of pens.
I don't want to sell them for $5, dude. I lose money on those.
Okay, sell them for $25.95. $25.95.
For a Ken and Glenn pen. It would have to be a lot more than that because
okay, how about this? For a Ken and Glenn pen, we will throw in 4 pennies with every pen, and they don't make pennies anymore, right?
that's right.
So we will give you a pen and 4 cents, and it'll cost you $29.95. You like my thinking?
I love it.
I do too.
I love that thinking.
Hello, Josh Mandrager. How did your New Year's Eve performance go, brother? Josh was playing.
Sandra says she'll buy one. Oh my God.
I will buy one. She's so funny.
Oh, look. The David Copperfield joke.
Yeah, no. Out of respect for Ken, I will not tell that joke.
I forget you told me that joke. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Fake.
No.
I know. I'm not going to tell it out of love and respect. You know, I do have some measure of discernment.
Oh, look. Buck said Glenn rubbed it on his chin and said chin juice pens are $39. That's right. I forgot. Holy shit.
How much, Ken, how much do you figure our collective DNA is worth? What if our pens are guaranteed to have Ken and Glenn DNA on them?
They are, because I don't have any that I haven't touched.
So should you have the desire to frame either Ken or Glenn for a crime they did not commit, you'll have the DNA to do that. So
oh my God. Hey, Joker's in the house. What's up, Joker? Dude, I met Joker. We're friends on X, and we talked on Drax. He was on Drax's show last week.
Yes.
And I 937. Do you know where 937 is?
The area code?
Yeah.
I don't. San Antonio? Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio. And he's in the Dayton area. So yeah, well, 937 is huge actually. It covers the part of Ohio that I grew up in actually. So, yeah. So good to see you, Joker. Thank you for reposting.
And you wonder if anyone's ever dating a young woman from Dayton?
Huh?
I think there's a poem there. There's got to be a poem there about dating a young woman from Dayton.
I may have dated a lady from Dayton, actually.
Have you ever heard the song, "It Takes a Whole Lot of Liquor to Like Her"?
Oh my God. What is going on right now? Holy crap. Look.
Read it out, Ken. Read out.
Sandra says, depends on where the DNA is going.
Oh, you mean we could really sell that reproductive DNA that would go for a higher price?
Oh, look.
If you want a pen with Ken's reproductive DNA on it.
Oh my gosh.
What is that worth, Ken? About $75.95?
$7,500.
$7,500. Okay.
No, it's got to be more than that.
All right. Let me see if I can formulate a new announcement here. If you would like to have a child this year that looks like Ken, that can happen courtesy of the new Ken Walls personal reproductive juices of Ken DNA on a pen for $7,500.
Dear
Going once, going twice.
No. Oh my god. I'm sorry, babe, if you're watching. She knows she knows Glenn. She's if she's watching, she's shaking her head, laughing.
I'm in good
So
spirits, man. It's a new year. It's exciting. I think we've had some issues that have been in the rearview mirror of life. That sometimes there's the issue, and then there's the recovery time from the issue. And I
yeah,
feel like we're kind of behind. And I'm serious about this. I don't have a joke to share. I feel like we're beyond the recovery time from the issues that we've been having, and we're on the backside where for the first time I'm spotting some genuine optimism about this being a special year.
I,
Chelsea said,
th- I
I think they wrote that song for me. The what? Which one? It takes a whole lot of liquor to like her. Yeah,
oh god. Buck, do not tell him that. Holy crap, stop. The beard is awful.
he likes it. He likes it. Yes,
I love you, dude, but you're not Aaron Pierce with that beard.
but I'm not Aaron Pierce anyway. Would someone
I but
please
you in my
write to
listen,
Ken
in my
Walls?
world you are.
Write to Ken Walls and let him know that he is not friends with Aaron Pierce, that he is friends with Glenn Morshower, and that Aaron Pierce only existed in front of a camera and is not a real person.
Oh my god. Do not write to me. Don't write that stuff to me, please. Oh my god, it's Brian Galkey. You remember Brian, don't you?
I not only remember Brian, I adore Brian. And you talk about sharp.
Oh
He
my
says,
god.
don't hate on beards. Yeah,
That's because he's got a beard.
Brian's knowledge of the human face is incredible,
Oh my god, I
right?
know.
That our faces tell
Uh,
stories.
look, see, you're getting a reputation. Look at that, what the Joker said.
Yes, and I said that, which is why I wore the West Virginia hat because it looks like I belong up in the mountains of West Virginia and don't accept any packages from me.
He showed up to my house wearing that hat and that beard the other day, and I said,
Go
Did you
home.
get hired?" Said, that was an awful long drive to be sent home, wasn't it? So no, I said, did you get hired to do the remake of Grizzly Adams? What's going
Well,
on?
here's the deal, Ken. I'm gonna hang on to this thing until I'm given reason to lose it. It's
I
not the
know.
new look, it's just here, and I'll tell you, this is the thing about an actor's life. Once you do commit to growing a beard, because this one's now, like 2 months old, I'm invested in it. This is
Yeah.
officially the longest beard I've ever had, so,
And
I
I like
mean,
the beard, by the way. I'm
and
joking,
and
by
I
the way.
and I keep it trimmed nicely under here and try to not have it dangle into my mouth. Um, did I really just say that? Yeah, I know. Oh, now he's gonna get a close up of the beard. I love it.
Hold it.
So,
Nobody heard me. That's what she said.
I heard you. I tried. In radio and television, a lot of times we'll try to overlook what somebody said. We certainly do our best to do that.
Oh my god.
Hey, Ken, right now I'm convinced there's a teenager in Spain and we are his heroes. I just got a jolt
What?
right now that somebody in Spain,
That
probably
is the most
Barcelona.
random
It
what?
is random, but I just got this jolt that like there's a kid in Barcelona going, "Hey, it's Ken and Glenn. These are my favorite." And hey, I don't want to tell you I'm getting older, but let me show you what I did in class the other day. I actually did that. And
God.
I and now I'm doing it jokingly, but I really did it. I said, "Let me take a look at the scene." And I reached up and put on glasses on top of my glasses.
Oh my
And several
god.
people started laughing, and then I realized that I had put glasses on my already pre-glassed face. That's akin to looking for your keys when they're in your hand. We've all done it, haven't we?
Dude, the other day I was looking for my phone and it was literally in my hand. It
Okay.
was in my hand. And I'm like, where did I put Jill's like, what? Now you're nothing. Never mind. So no, Shell, Glenn already has filmed the mayor named Jason. I just don't see you as a Jason, but Mayor
But
Jason.
but I will be going back soon. And when I do,
Oh,
adios. Right. But I
wow.
did just do a roll on SWAT uh, in December, only just a couple of weeks ago. About 3 weeks ago, I did a roll on SWAT, and it was with this playing a nasty prisoner.
Oh, that's
I
right.
cannot go into details, but I'm someone who is in prison and is not a nice person. And I didn't have it neatly shaved underneath. I just had it growing out all sideways. Anyway, none of that matters. Here's what matters.
It
I want
matters.
to
It
know.
matters.
I want to know what people are planning.
Well,
You lost the plot. What?
I don't know. Oh, it's about they're talking about what is Blackwood? What the hell's Blackwood? I don't even know what that is.
It's a movie I did with Kara Rayner.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I did not. When did that come out?
Hold on, kid.
Bless you.
uh, Best to probably not sneeze directly into camera and have particles covering the glass. Pieces of bacon from breakfast and so forth
Wait, what?
appearing there with chives on the
Oh dear
screen.
God. Listen, don't tread on me. Reposted this. So thank you for that. So I got to tell a cute story, you guys. So, my daughter, who is not watching, she has this new boyfriend, and Glenn and Carolyn are here at our house the other day, and he comes over to pick up my daughter to go have ice cream or whatever they were doing. I don't remember, and he walks in. I said, I want to introduce you to my best friend, Glenn. And Glenn's like, even if I was his second best friend, it's nice to meet you. And shook his hand. And he's standing there talking to us. And he kept looking at Glenn. And I'm like, you don't, I said, you don't know who Glenn is. And Glenn's like, dude, stop it. And he goes, no, sir, I don't. It's such a good kid. He's a good kid.
He is a good
And,
kid. He knows how to say please, thank you, and yes, sir, and yes, ma'am. And
oh,
that's a rare kid in today's world.
he is. So, hey Drax, what's up, Drax? Drax is in the house. Thank you, brother. He said repost the live stream. So, so I said he's General Morshower in all of the Transformer movies, and I said, do you play Call of Duty? And he said, yeah. And I go, he's General Shepard in the Call of Duty games, and he goes, wait, actually? And
And
Glenn
then he
goes,
goes, is there anything he isn't a general in? Or is it all the guy plays is he's just
right.
always the general?
That's so funny. Oh my God. Look at Buck. Like he's like sitting here. Buck has a photographic memory for stuff too. Wallace Price and Blackwood. What? Hold it. You and Kara did a movie together that I've not
I
seen?
think you should look at the preview right now, or will that get us flagged to
No,
look?
that'll get us blocked.
All right,
I
never
can't.
mind.
It it's Facebook and YouTube. X, they'll let you do whatever, but Facebook and YouTube, they're communists about it. So anyway, and this kid was totally blown away. He had no idea. Then the next time he came, well, whenever you were here again, and he saw you again, he's like, I actually was watching the. It was so funny. Anyway, I don't know what the point of that was, but Happy New Year to you, Drax. Good to see you.
Happy New
And
Year, Drax.
so,
Wasn't
so
I supposed to do his show, Ken?
yes, you were
Is
supposed to.
that still alive?
It's way alive. It's the number one pit
No,
on
I don't
X.
mean that. I mean, is the invitation for me to do his show still alive?
I don't know. He probably has resentments now.
Yeah. Well, and he's certainly entitled to them.
Drax is Glenn still invited to be a guest, and who are you going to bump to have him on? Look, Gigi is his girlfriend. She lives here in Dallas, and she's saying yes, 100%. We're bumping whoever is on next week. Was hoping. now New Year's here, we could get together. That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll do
Look,
it before I start getting busy. Right now it's quiet, but this is the calm before the storm.
it is definitely I've seen this happen. You want to do this
Oh
immediately
my
for me to
God, Buxter
feel
is
better.
watching way too many old things on TV.
Dude, you had a whole head of red hair. Like,
Look how long it's getting, Ken, on the top. My hair
it is.
hasn't been this long since the Carter administration.
What the heck? Oh my dear
Hey, I
God.
want to hear about people's plans for the year. Somebody tell us something that resembles something intelligent because Ken and I don't seem to be able to come up with that on our own. Can someone say something that's
I
significant about what your plans are, your vision for 2026, please?
hey, hold on. Here's your invite before they tell us. We know what you're doing on January 10th.
That is a week from Saturday.
Yeah.
Should be fine, and I would like to do it by your side, Ken.
You want
I'll
me
just
on?
so I'll just plan to come up that day.
Oh, up here. Yeah, at my
Yeah, I
house.
mean, because I don't have the
Fine.
access that you do, and
Yeah,
you're like ex headquarters.
you
Um,
got it. You got it.
what time is the show?
It's late. Well, it's not late for you or me. It's at nine
Right.
o'clock our time.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 o'clock Eastern.
Is anyone
So,
going to rise to the occasion? My challenge to talk about your vision or your plans. I play a lot of TV shows on my phone, but
whoa,
where'd that?
sorry, sorry. I saw Buck. Buck says Grumpy Old Santa is still his favorite. But here, let's see what
Hey,
Bridget.
hey, tell him what you thought of Runaway Car.
God. Okay, so there is this movie. Glenn comes up here the other day and he says, "Hey, I ran into one of my old films that I did. It's on YouTube. The full thing is on YouTube. I'm
Speak
surprised."
slowly, Ken, so that they can all write this down. I know it's life-changing
Uh,
information.
so I don't want to ruin it for anyone. You
That's
should go.
impossible.
You should after our show tonight. You should go to to
Their
you.
life will be ruined the moment they tune in.
I mean, I think I've seen worse. You played a good role in it.
I
It's
appreciate
you and
Judge Reinhold.
Judge Reinhold, and that's pretty much it. That as far as people who are known, right? Or is there somebody else that's known?
There's some cameos, but we had the larger parts. And Leon, the gentleman named Leon. Um,
Leon.
you got to
Yeah.
be hip when you can go by just one name. Prince and Cher. And what do you think about me just being G?
I
G.
think I
Well, I
think
have a
it's
lot of friends that say, "What's up, G?" A lot of my buddies call me G. But what if I went with G professionally? Or am I too old for that nonsense?
I mean, do it. And when people call you and they say, "Hey, Glenn," you have to be a pompous ass about it, like Prince was, and
And
say,
say what?
"Uh, no, this is G. Who's calling?"
I'm G. And then that makes you K. And then we're doing the K and G show.
The K and G show. Ironically, I named some of the tiles that I'm using over here on the side to switch scenes. I named them K and G. Happy New Year.
Nice.
Yep. I named this K and G World News, and
Okay. Yeah.
I named this K and G Stage Lights.
I got to get back up there
So
to headquarters and look it over.
you do. So Bridget says she's producing a film. Yay! Good for you.
Nice.
Bridget, I now have an IMDb page thanks to
Yes.
Glenn.
Ken
And
Walls needs to be in your movie, Bridget.
well, I was just lobbing that, and I work for food, so,
I mean,
um
if it's SAG, I'll be in your movie.
oh, you does it have to be SAG?
Nothing has to be SAG. It does for me. It does for me. That's a requirement. But
Oh,
they
is
do
it?
a lot of non-union movies, Ken, and you can do those.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not in the union.
Here we go. Here's Sandra. Finally, someone is responding to my request.
There are a lot of comments I've not gotten to.
Well, get with the program. You're the host.
I'm t Jeez, hold on, fix this. Thanks for stopping by, Glenn.
You and I pretend to not get along. It's fun.
It is a
What?
blast.
Let me see. So read Sandra's plans.
Work hard and play hard. I love it. It's
Yes.
awesome. Here,
All right.
Buck
Let's
says, "I
see.
plan on getting less block and doxed on X." There you go. That's a
Okay.
plan. It's a good plan. I love when Glenn played a busboy and a waiter. He was so convincing. The best.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that Keith Jennings is watching this. So Keith, let me take you back. Let me rewind time for you. Keith and I worked together 100 years ago at a
Wow.
restaurant in Los Angeles that opened its doors in the fall of 1980. And I joined at that time when the restaurant was just opening. It was called
Wow.
Womp Hoppers. And it's weird that even its employees misspell it. So I'm going to spell it today properly. WOMP, not WHOMP. WOMPHOPPERS, Wamphoppers Wagon Works Restaurant. A very cool entertainment themed restaurant at a time when waiters entertaining customers was just cutting edge. And they were looking for performers, Ken, to get a job there. It's like, well, are you an actor? Instead of the other way around, it's like, are you an actor? Because then you've got a real shot. Anyway, to this day, I have more people that are still um, out there that I'm interacting with that I met at that place than any job I've ever had. That includes 24. It includes the West Wing. It includes any restaurant I worked or any job I've ever held, any odd job. This was a fantastic group of humans. And Keith worked there with us and was a waiter there. And when I first signed on there, I was a busboy. And
Well,
it's just great that we're still friends.
you've
That's
told
where I
the
met Cecily.
you've told the story about how you delivered, performed, and did your thing there.
We all did. We all did shtick and we had fun. And it was a lot of
Awesome.
artists that were seeking careers in show business. And it wasn't a jealous environment. It was an environment where everybody was rowing the boat together and they were encouraging one another. And it's just a really wonderful place to work. And I'm in touch with so many of them, including some of the managers that used to work there. And you know, bless all of those people. Keith, thanks for being here with us tonight.
Yeah, thank you, Keith. It's nice to meet you. So I want you to look at what Joker says here. This is actually one of the most profound statements I think anybody's ever said. Look at
I
that.
get it 100%. It's not just paying attention, and I'm not offering a correction. I'm just offering an additional thought. It's not just paying attention to the other lane, it is a preoccupation with the other lane that is derailing to ourselves. That when we are preoccupied, look, nobody, no track star was ever taught. Now, when the tape is like 25 to 30 feet away and you're almost there at the tape and you're leading the race, no track star is ever told to run like this, right? So I don't know why people do that in their own lives, always wanting to check on what somebody else is doing or how much money they're making or how much satisfaction they have in their lives. And if you were to take all of that in the year 2026, what happened, Ken? Am I now doing the Glenn show? Where'd you go? All right. Primary stage time. Okay. So, but this whole obsession with others and their plight and their path. And if you take all of the time that you've spent in the past several years preoccupied with what somebody else was doing, saying, achieving, failing at, whatever it is, if you took all of that preoccupation and channeled it into the developments of your own life, my oh my, what a fantastic year you would have. So there's a little bit of help from the Ken and Glenn show right off, is learn to be happy for others, but don't preoccupy yourself with what others are doing, because that's their curriculum, their agenda, their life, and their path. Get busy doing your own thing. And that's what you're doing right now, Ken, with this thing you're developing. This is your own baby. And I'm thrilled for you that this is what I was saying in your room the other night. Ken has Breakthrough Walls is his show that he does, and then he has the Grow Live Academy, and we meet on Thursday evenings. And in the meeting, so that was last night, first meeting of the year, and I was talking about the importance in getting into a synchronistic relationship with the uniqueness of your own fingerprint. That until you were here, that fingerprint never existed, and it only exists for but a blip on a radar screen. Right now, that fingerprint exists. And then we will leave, all of us, and our fingerprint will remain only by intentionality of where we were very intentional about where we placed it and what did we want to survive beyond our own life. So you don't advance your own fingerprint by trying to be like everybody else. When you learn to become happy for others, you will find that you'll be happier 100%. 100%. Yeah, jealousy has ruined a lot of otherwise good lives.
Yeah, there's no place for that shit in my life. Pardon my language, but I can't I can't do that stuff.
What does
There's
Troy say?
Troy. Comparison is the tax you pay for not trusting your own path.
Yep.
When you stay in your lane and run your race, you don't just win, you build something no one else can copy.
Come
Amen to
on
that.
with it. Come on with it, Troy.
Troy.
Troy for the win.
That's really good.
By the way, I just realized I'm wearing my X-Files jacket.
How did you get an X-Files jacket?
By playing Satan on the show, Ken. Anyone who is willing to go satanic, they issue you a hoodie.
Oh my God. Holy crap. Oh my God.
I was listening to this older comic the other day, and he was talking about men's life expectancy being 76 and women's is 81. And he's like 73 right now. And he said, so he's thinking about having a sex change.
Oh my God.
Based on life expectancy.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's beautiful.
That is so funny.
Hey, Allie. How are you, dear?
Oh, look at this one. Man, Joker's got him flying out tonight. Look at that.
You'll never stand out when you're busy trying to fit in. Yeah.
Dude.
Last said that on my wedding night. Okay.
Which, by the way, happy anniversary to you and your beautiful wife, Carolyn.
Thank you. We celebrated 47 years on December the 30th. Yeah, I love that. You'll never stand out when you're busy trying to fit in. Yeah. Do you have any more projections for 2026?
Look at Pamela.
Aubrey, come
I
on.
love that.
Go ahead. Will you read this one, please, Ken?
This might sound weird, but I've been watching the Dick Van Dyke Show lately, and I just adore how real that show was. So human, and such a great reminder that we are all sent here with beautiful talents that should be shared with the world. I just wish we could turn back the clock a little so we could have many more years of his greatness.
Yeah.
Did you ever meet him?
I not only met him, I worked with him.
You did not.
There will be photographs of us together.
What?
Yeah.
You worked with Dick Van Dyke?
Look it up, Ken.
I believe you. I'm
Do you
just kinda
remember that he had a television series? Let's see who knows it out there, where he played a doctor. How many of you know that series? Anybody? Anybody?
the Dick Van Dyke Show.
No, not that. I'm not old enough to have done the Dick Van Dyke Show. Unless he had a like screwed up looking little redheaded kid that nobody knew where it came from. Probably from Ken's DNA on his pen.
Oh my god.
Does
Let's get
anyone know what his show was
no.
called? Anybody know what it is?
What is everybody laughing at? I'm just now catching up on comments. There are look, like Glenn laughing is that the Satan? That might have been the I played Satan. Oh no, the wedding night. The wedding night. Good
Um,
Lord.
does anyone know? Did anybody even watch that show?
What the Dick Van Dyke Show?
No, right now.
Oh, here, Bridget's got it.
No.
Okay,
And first of all,
MASH.
it wasn't even called Murdoch. That was Andy Griffith, and it's called Matlock. And yes, I also worked with Andy Griffith.
No,
Come
you
on, don't
didn't.
any of you know this?
You worked with Andy what?
Buddy, I just had somebody send me a bunch of pictures with Andy the other day. I'm not killing. I'm not pulling your chain. I'm serious.
Wow. You've been
Look
around.
up Google and enter, and you'll see Dick Van Dyke's series in his later years. Wasn't that long ago, probably 25 years ago. Did you find it?
Yes, it's called the Dick Van Dyke Show.
It's called Diagnosis Murder.
Oh.
Look up Diagnosis Murder.
All that's coming up is the Dick Van Dyke Show. Oh, he's still alive.
He just turned 100, Ken. Where
I
have you
know.
been?
Because I saw I saw him comment on some stuff. We won't talk politics. But he commented on some stuff. What's it called? Diagnosis what?
Diagnosis Murder.
I don't think you're allowed to say that word.
Well,
You were on that?
look up Google Diagnosis Murder, my name, and you'll see it.
Hold on, Glenn.
I'm sure this is so exciting for our viewers.
Well, it's exciting for me. I'm running the show, so
I did have the unique privilege of working with both Dick Van Dyke and Andy Griffith.
Oh, look, Sandra Lucas had it.
Yes, Diagnosis Murder. That's correct.
There are 34 comments I haven't seen. Oh my God.
That means that we're increasing in popularity.
We
I
have
need to have somebody do a Ken, you're my guy for this. Not during the show, please. But you're my guy to go to Diagnosis Murder. Go to my YouTube, not YouTube, go to IMDb, find out what the year and episode was, and let's get a hold of it. And can we do a screenshot so that I will have a photo with Dick Van Dyke?
You don't have a photo with you and Dick Van Dyke?
I don't. I do with Andy Griffith, but I didn't take one with
Well,
Dick.
dude, just call your agent
You know
and
why?
say, hey, I want to meet Dick and get
We were going to take a photo. I was going to take a photo with Dick Van Dyke, and then he tripped over a piece of furniture, and I never got the photo.
In mid photo. He would like you were both
No.
there.
And I'm doling out really, really wonderful humor right now, and only 4 people in our audience got that joke. You see, in the opening of the Dick Van Dyke Show, he trips over a piece of furniture.
Oh.
Do you remember that? Do you remember the song?
No,
May
I'm
I
not
may I
old-
perform it for you right now?
Hold on, I'm giving you full screen.
Da 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 da. Whoop boop da 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 da. Da 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 da. Whoop! Boom. There you go.
Did anybody have that on your bingo card for the year 2026?
Maybe that's your new alarm this year, Ken, is me
Oh,
humming the Dick Van Dyke Show.
that's awesome, dude. I knew Glenn could bring this to life. What is she hold it? Is she
I
saying
haven't seen Pammy in a dog's age,
she
and I
doesn't come
want
to
her to
Grow
know.
Live anymore?
Watch this. I'm gonna look her straight in the eye and tell you, I think you are a wonderful human being, and I miss your smile. I would like to see you in 2026, Pammy. Big, big hugs from both of us from Dallas, Texas.
That's right. And we have the globe spinning behind us again.
I'm
So
crazy about this new screen. It's so good.
thank you. Hey Glenn, I teach this stuff in the Grow
I
Live
know, but
Academy.
the idea that we get to see where we're being watched all over the world. Watch. Hold still. Brazil's coming our way. Look, there it goes.
We have somebody from Brazil watching. Look. Say something in Portuguese so she'll hear you.
Portuguesa. Portuguesa.
Portuguese. Yeah, say something.
And Venezuelan. Look, they're nuts about us in Colombia. Did you see from the jungle right now down in Colombia? I filmed in Bogota. I went to Colombia twice.
You did not.
I did, and I was issued a guard with an AK-47.
Wow.
And they said, "Hey, let me just explain something to you. The reason the guard is there," I said, "Yes." They said, "is because he needs to be. You want him with you. Are we clear?" And I went, "I'm very clear." Yeah.
Wow. So, hey, Pam, you get the invites to the Grow Live Academy meetings, and Glenn is there just about every Thursday.
Yeah.
Stop by and say hi. We'd
Pammy,
love
are
to
you
see
still doing a podcast, honey, or did you
you.
guys set that aside? Do you still pop on? I mean, Ken and I just when we feel excited, we jump online, but we don't have a regular time slot. Maybe that needs to change because we just feel like you guys care. Are we wrong? I think
Dude,
we know that you care and you like for the two of us to be together. Is this a true? I'm going to be Ken Walls right now. If that's true, drop a 1, and if you'd prefer to never see us again, drop a 2.
so Drax just sent me a text and I want to tell you what it says. Can I do that?
Yeah, please.
Says, tell Glenn we are overjoyed to have you both on, but it's going to be you. I'll just be in the general vicinity. He said, I bumped somebody else, a
He
weed
doesn't have to
store.
bump anyone. I'll
Dude,
put whatever you got a
he's,
spot.
you're a Hollywood freaking movie star, dude.
All right, but you
Um,
can't start bumping people right and left because some of them become volatile, and others just sit at home and sulk.
oh, hey, Buck answered it first. So I got to
What
give
did
Buck
he
credit.
answer?
The thing about the thing, the thing, man.
Thing. Oh, okay.
The Dick Van Dyke series thing.
Yes, diagnosis murder.
Yeah, I think he got it first. What did you ask? Because there's a lot of people dropping ones. What did you ask people to
I
drop?
asked if you love the two of us coming together and you still enjoy the Ken and Glenn show, drop
Oh,
a 1, and if you would prefer to never see us again, drop a 2.
dang, man, you just put it out there.
I bottom line it, baby. I don't have time to waste. It's 2026. We got to cut to the chase, don't we?
That's, I mean, oh, you just made my heart drop a little bit. What if somebody drops a two, dude? We're
It's over with.
So for
Don't
Air
you love
Force
it? Two guys in their 50s and 60s, and they have such low self-esteem collectively that they have to ask for ones or twos to determine how they're gonna forge ahead or not. It's pretty funny.
Oh my god. I don't know why you're painting me with that brush because I don't have low
What
self-esteem.
is Wait a minute, what is with the British spelling of and Canadian spelling of harbor? Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor.
Is because that's the way the movie is
No,
it's spelled for
it's
the movie title.
Harbor.
I suggest you look up your own movies.
Look it up as we speak, I'm telling you.
I'm just kidding.
Harbor.
I've not even
But if
seen
you were
Pearl Harbor.
In France, they say Harbor. Harbor.
Harbor. I've not seen it.
You've not
Is
seen
that
Pearl Harbor?
is it bad?
Well, there's no sequel. Let me just let me just put
I'm
it to you
not
that
talking
way.
about the movie. I'm talking about the fact that I've not seen it. You said there's we just lost our entire Japanese audience. Thank you, Glenn.
In one fell swoop, every one of them gone. Were we ever big in Japan, Ken? Were
I
we?
don't think so.
Hey, if you're
I
watching from Japan right now, whether you're American or Japanese, we don't care. We just
we
want to
don't.
know if we have viewers in Japan.
Right. Domo arigato. Watashi wa Nihongo ga skoshi hanashimasen. I just said
What?
thank you very much in Japanese, and then I said
Yes.
I speak a little Japanese.
All right. Yo entiendo mucho en español, pero
No
que,
hablo español. No hablo español.
pero que no, no.
No.
Do we have
Look,
more?
Dan.
You know, I'm nuts about reading this. Oh, Dan liked no sequel. Yeah, well, he got what I meant by that. Um,
Joker said, I thought Ken was singing Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Okay, so hold on. So Moneyball, Under Siege, The River Wild, The Men Who Stare at Goats, which is actually a pretty funny
well,
movie.
these are all movies
You've been
that
in.
Buck has watched.
I'm sure he's seen every single.
No, no, but
I'll bet you he has.
he needs to see Runaway Car, which you
No,
still have not reviewed, Ken.
he'll be Runaway Buck after that.
You
He'll
need to
never see.
review Runaway Car for everybody tonight.
No, no, that as shitty as that film is, it'll still get us.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the film. Imagine that there's a car and it runs away. That's the movie. Someone went, "Hey, what if whoa, I've got it. What if the car, because we were gonna do a movie called The Car,
Oh,
what if that car were to run away and we could call it Runaway Car?"
oh God.
And several of the studio execs went, "There it is, let's break for lunch. Let's come back and write the script." And someone went, "Okay, what if, stay with me, what if the car loses its brakes?" And someone went, "Well, then it would run away." And they went, "Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly." So they did a full 2-hour movie of the week devoted to watching a car that lost its brakes. I
Uh,
wish I were making this up.
Glenn does play a very commanding role as a police chief or some law enforcement
And you remember
agency.
that moment when the car almost hits me? I'm prepared to reenact it if you'd like to see it. Ah! Anyway,
You weren't even in the car's path at
I
any
know. I
point.
just thought I'd throw in some extra action.
It's dude, don't please don't watch that movie, please, everyone.
Ken, there are some times in life where things don't need to be excellent. You break out the popcorn, you throw
Oh,
M&Ms in it, right? And you sit there and you comfort
Gl-
your own pain with M&Ms and popcorn.
But
See, Buck's going to do it tonight.
and he's going to call me later and go, "What the F bomb was that? Can you get Glenn on the phone? I'd like to have a word with him."
We did that movie in,
Ugh.
yeah, what was it? 1997. So it's
Look,
coming up on 28 years ago.
look at that.
There it is. See, I
Buck already.
remember the year, 1997. And
Wow.
it's free on YouTube. So you will only be out the thing you can't get back, which is a refund on your time.
Um, he said he already saw it.
All
It was
right.
painful.
No, he didn't see it.
Hold it. What's that other movie you told me not to watch? And I'm like, well, now I'm going to. And I called you and said,
Fire from Below.
oh, do not watch Fire from Below. Okay. Like, seriously, Glenn told me don't watch it, dude. And I said, now
What
I
did you
have
do?
to.
You didn't watch it. Hey,
When
Ken, we
I
lost
said,
our audience. I was looking forward to seeing
we
more
have 350 people watching right now, dude.
live. Fantastic.
Live.
Bless all of you. We're grateful you're here.
Yes.
I've only got a few more minutes because Mama and I have to go eat dinner. So I want to see some more comments about 2026 and people's plans.
Look what Dan Armstrong just said. That I mean, that was almost that's borderline rude.
No, it's not. It's high praise that two guys can carry a show without a topic.
I know, I'm just kidding. Dan's a good dude. Oh, there is Lynn Serrano, and she shared it out. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn.
Bridget says, I don't do plans, they are too confining, but I do mantras for the year. This year is all your dreams are possible. We just have to have the courage to pursue them, from
Said
Walt
Walt
Disney.
Disney. Yeah.
That's right.
That's
That is
beautiful.
correct.
That is
Yes, it is.
beautiful. Anyone else with some visionary work for 2026? I love just people chiming in and we get to read them, Ken.
I know. I love that too, dude.
Is there a chat on this thing for that I can be
Yes,
following?
you don't see the comments?
No, I don't know how to access it. This is a new format.
It's over on the right side. You probably see private chat or private messages. Or hold it, it's left of this. It should be left of the screen.
I see. I wish I'd never done this. That button.
Wow. Wow.
I don't have any buttons. I don't have anything except us, which is a lot.
How's that possible?
Dan has 2 bestsellers coming up.
That's awesome. Good
Let's
job.
hear about that. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
applaud
God.
that because that's not easy.
I love that too. Look.
Oh, Victoria.
Victoria. We
Our sweet
love
girl.
Victoria.
We do love Victoria. How can you
We
not?
do.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Oh, look at what Sandra. Okay, Glenn, you've told it to a couple of other people in the past. I would like for you to say it again.
No, I want Sandra to talk about it. No, I'll
Huh?
do it because she can't. She's not on the
She
show.
can't talk about it.
So, the idea is I want all of you to stop pursuing your dreams. And I mean this. Stop pursuing your dreams in 2026. What? What did he just say? Stop pursuing my dreams. Yes. And instead, have them. Stay with me. This is life changing. Have you ever picked up your cell phone and called a friend on a Saturday night and said, "Hey, I'm free this evening. Would you like to pursue dinner?" I hope you're laughing because, of course, you've never done that. No one in the history of the planet has ever called anybody for any reason at any time and said, "Would you like to pursue dinner?" But instead, what do we say? We say, "Would you like to have dinner?" And it occurred to me many years ago that the reason we use the word have with regard to dinner is based on expectancy. So 100% of us expect to have dinner. So we use stronger language that communicates that expectancy. But play what if with me. What if you expected to have favorable results in your life with the same level of ease you have dinner so that you could stop pursuing dreams and instead claim them, have them? It's entirely doable unless you think it's not. And if you think it's not, then you get to be right about that. And if you think it is, then you also get to be right about that. Henry Ford updated some ancient theological wisdom when he said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. He didn't make up that, right? He didn't make that up. All he did was modernize it. It was from an original theological saying that it is done unto us according to our belief. Not our wish, not our hope, not our want, but our belief. And this, by the way, Ken, thank you, love the mug. That's, by the way, the world's greatest mug for anyone who wants merch, not just for our names, which seem like they should be worth a lot, but the actual thermos itself is the best damn thermos I've ever had.
It's a Yeti.
Do you know, Ken, do you know, this is no kidding. I was on the road with lemonade or iced tea or something like that, and this is not the dreadful
Oh God.
time we're talking about. This is
Okay.
this is when you gave me the thermos.
Yeah.
And I was drinking it and I didn't finish it up. And I checked into a hotel and the next morning it was hot. Like it was hot. The next morning I get out in the car. I have ice in my drink to start my day.
Right.
And I just thought, what on earth? Folks, it's real. The Ken and Glenn mug is the thing that's missing from your life.
It is.
Anyway, I want to get back to this. So it is done unto us according to our belief, not our hope, wish, or want. This is what my current TED Talk is about. And we can't even sample that, can we?
Probably
We
not,
can't do
because
that.
they nailed me for that before.
Wild, you can't even show yourself when I 100%, that's my content.
Yeah.
That's my content. Those are my ideas. But I guess you sign it off and say, well, Ted also owns your content, or they are
Well, yeah.
owners of your content, whatever it is. But if you get an opportunity, go to YouTube and just put Glenn Moore Shower TEDx 2025. It just came out a couple of weeks ago. And it's a really good talk on the subject of expectancy. And this is why I really want all of you to stop pursuing your dreams and start having them. Let's take one more look at it from a different angle. When a cop has someone running from them, that is called a police pursuit. That means that the car is not standing still, it's running away from them. They are looking to evade the police. So I have news for you. Your dreams are not looking to evade you. Another reason we need to give up this notion that there is something to pursue. Michelangelo said it best when he said, I didn't carve David, I simply carved away everything that was not David. Meaning David was in the marble all along. And your dreams are right here, right now, eminently havable. Right now, you do not need to chase them down. So please stop pursuing. Leave all the pursuing up to other people. And if we're in agreement that we're going to focus on what's in our lane and not be preoccupied with what somebody else is or is not doing, saying, thinking, feeling, discovering, living, it doesn't matter, right? Bless them in all of their wonderment, whatever it may be. I am rooting for everybody in their own lane, on their own lane. It's beautiful. Anyway, yes.
I love did you talk about did I miss it? Did you say, when people ask you if you went to LA?
Yeah, well, I didn't mention that, but when I was 18 and moved from Texas, from here to go to Los Angeles, people said, hey, man, that's great. So you heading out there to pursue a career? And I said, no, I'm headed there to have one. And I wasn't cocky. I was just clear. And I'm not making that up. That's not a stage bet. I tell that story all the time when I'm doing the extra mile on stage, when I'm speaking in corporate environments, that even as a kid at 18, I knew the language of non-pursuit. that I was not going to LA to pursue a career. I was going there to have one. And when you compare someone who is clear on what they are having versus what they are pursuing, I'll promise you the results are so massively disproportionately in favor of people who know how to claim and have, and not so much the people who try to pursue. It also, on another level, Ken, you didn't ask me to go on with this, but I'm going to. On another level, if we can use the word pursuit, pursuit is really non-committal. It's
Right.
non-committal. Well, I didn't say I was going to do it. I just said I'd pursue it. So you kind of get yourself off.
Sorry, sorry,
Wow, were
sorry.
you just going to bring it in? Boy, that's
It
when
was
you
an
know you've
accident.
talked long enough. Your friend just goes ahead and ends the show.
It was an
Good night,
accident. I'm
Ken.
sorry. Keep
Yeah,
going, dude. I'm sorry. That
no,
was
but
an
that's it.
accident.
I'm not a fan of the word pursue because I know that it illustrates expectancy. And in this case, pursuing one's dreams really does indicate a level of a low end expectancy that you think you're going to have to pursue it. So start thinking of your careers and your dreams as being just as havable as dinner. Can you go there? The answer is, of course, you can, but will you go there in your mind and allow your dreams to be as havable as dinner is?
One of my all-time favorite, and it's it's real. I say story, but it's a real thing that occurred. Is the Denzel Washington, who's the one of the most famous actors of all time, and you had never done any work with Denzel, and this was just a few, what,
This
five,
is
six
about
years
five.
ago?
It was about 5 years ago, and we were in our workshop 6 years ago now because it was right before COVID,
Yeah.
and we were meeting live, and we were playing an improv game to begin our acting classes that was called "What Do You Claim on Your Pizza?" Not what do you want, but what do you claim on your pizza? And I claimed Denzel on my pizza. Pizza being the metaphor for life. If you walked into a pizza restaurant, let's make it in New York City. You walk in, there are pizza places all over town. You walk in and you go, "Yeah, I guess I'll have a pizza." The guy's gonna look at you like, "No kidding, schmuck. Of course you're gonna have a pizza. Now, help me out here. What kind of pizza do you want?" So the first thing they're gonna ask you 3 questions. They're gonna ask you what you want on it. They're gonna ask you what size pizza do you want, and they're gonna ask you thick or thin crust. That's it. Those people at the register care about those 3 questions only. And I am pitching tonight, and have been for years, that life works not similar to, but exactly the same way. Life has a couple of questions for you. What do you want on it? How much of it would you like? And do you want a thick experience of that or a thin experience of that?
Yep.
And when you can clarify those 3 things simply, now you've designed an outcome for yourself. So in no way, shape, or form are you surprised when you get a sausage and pepperoni pizza that is thin crust, medium, because that's what you ordered. When you ordered it, did you expect to receive it? Of course you did. That's why you paid in advance. You paid at the register, and knowing that in about 15 minutes or 10, or if it was pre-cooked, less, but in a certain amount of time, what you envisioned for your belly is going to show up exactly as you ordered it. But then all of a sudden, when it comes to life, we wrongly believe that it's a lot more complicated than that. And some of us don't believe that. Some of us don't believe that it's any more complicated than ordering a pizza. That you get real clear on what you were ready to experience. If my tongue wants pepperoni and sausage or anchovies, which it has never wanted to experience anchovies, but if we want those things, they're readily available to the extent that we believe it. And if you don't order, it will be ordered for you. And the problem with that is there's a really good chance you're not going to like it. Life is either lived by design or by default. Sadly, the majority of people are not taking advantage of designing their lives, and instead they wind up with life by default. Well, you didn't place your order. You didn't place the order. You didn't clarify. And so Dan says he wants a thick crust pizza. Are you clear what you want on your pizza? Anyway, I'll stop yammering about that, Ken, but it's one of
I,
my favorite things to talk about because it's I don't know what happened to us. I don't know if we were crippled by our parents or by teachers because we were educated. If you think about it, most of us were educated by people who also were fellow, excuse me,
bless you.
we were raised by fellow pursuers. So they were afraid to claim too. The very people who gifted us with our understandings of life, they were afraid to claim. Not all. Some were claimers, but most were not. And so we were taught to live in fear, doubt, and low expectation. This is pretty standard, and the world is filled with it. And then what happens is we wind up getting the very thing we expected, which is not much, right? Dreams coming true, that's for other people. No, it's not. It's for you. If you want it to be, that's for you right now. 2026, here it is. Or are you going to wait till 2027 or 2028? Or are you going to wait till you're not here anymore? I'd say now is a really good time to elevate your expectancy and start claiming instead of living life by default.
I love it when you talk about this. I totally agree with you, dude.
Well, I'm going to be on stage talking about it here next Thursday. You know that. Same day on the 8th. By the way, you're invited down if you want to come join me. Just letting you know now. If you want to come with, I have guests.
Yeah.
And there are
Okay.
people I'd like to introduce you to. I'd love to introduce you to Brad Korn. We'll talk, but you're
Yeah.
welcome to be my guest. I'd love to have you. You know, things are better
Perfect.
with you in it, Ken. You know that, right?
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Same.
What are we
My
saying?
life, my life is so enhanced because of you. And I mean that.
Likewise, brother. Likewise. You walked into my life as a major blessing, and I'm going to kick you out of my life as a major blessing also. But no, I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Unbelievable. Um, I'm trying to do some stuff, fancy stuff in the
What are you
background,
doing?
but
What are you doing?
I'm messing.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just a still shot of me not doing anything. Like, this is my have a seat in the cabin look when you come to visit me in my West Virginia cabin. It's just the way I look. And I go, why don't you just sit down? Thank you for the visit. Can I get you a beverage?
Where
I'm
so
ready
you
to
guys
roll. I got to go eat dinner.
what are you gonna have?
I maybe Zena. I don't know.
Mm,
I'm going to leave it up to Mama. Whatever Mama wants, Mama gets.
that's one of my favorites.
Uh, did we
Look,
have an Theodora? Love it.
Theodora.
This is how it all started for me. So we had
Uh,
a bunch of folks watching tonight. Anyone from Madagascar or Spain? Did the young boy from Spain ever show up?
I don't know, and I didn't hear anything else from our viewers in Brazil.
Look at Buckster knowing the four rooms of expectancy.
He does. He sure does. Um, look at well, we got Sandra. Where's Sandra?
There she is.
Where no, where is she globally?
Look at this GK show. Good night. She is in New York City
Oh. Why did I think she was in Australia?
because she's in New Zealand often. That's why you thought she was in Australia.
What the hell?
She's
What
from New
the
Zealand, Ken, not Australia.
Oh, well, I'm
She's a
sorry.
Kiwi. Sandra's a Kiwi, and
Okay, wait.
she's a lovely Kiwi.
You know, I had the opportunity to meet Leanne Isaacson in person, and it was the day before she was coming to my house to stay here for a few
You did
days.
not get to meet her though, right?
No, because Jill had her accident,
Mhm.
and it was just, oh, what terrible timing. I really wanted to meet her.
In the future, though, don't derail meetings with, you know, with pain. Don't do that. Just go ahead and meet the people.
Dan, thank you for being here.
Did you
Thank
hear
you.
that? Did you hear what Sandra said? She said, "Don't call a kiwi." And
I saw it.
Mhm.
I knew that, but I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Sandra. It's my bad.
Ken, I'm
Look at
out.
who
I
just
gotta go
look,
eat. Who
look.
just came in?
Hold on, look.
Kay
We
Daly reposted this.
Kay.
All right.
We love Kay.
We do love Kay, and we wish Kay a happy new year. And we wish all of
Happy
you Ken and Glenn fans, we wish you a happy 2026.
We do. And thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. If I don't end this, Glenn will end our friendship. So I
That's true.
have to go. We have to go. We love you all, seriously.
Kisses for you, Ken. Hugs and kisses, buddy. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, brother. I love you, man.
Love you too.
And love all of you. Thank you for being here. And we will see
Hey,
you all.
let them know you just worked on this ending. This is new music. It's very exciting. So stay tuned, audience, for another like 30 seconds because the ending is really cool.
It's brand new. So y'all have a super wonderful, great evening, and we will see you hopefully
Down the
again
road.
very soon. All right. See y'all.
Good night, all.